And we are live here from Casey County High School here on BCHS Live. I'm Aaron Russell, joined by
Jared Tunks.
Thank you, Jared, for joining me tonight. We have a great matchup here, kicking off the 2017 football season here in proud style. The Trojans will be, of course, on the road all season. So it's let's take a good road trip for our first game here to Casey County. We're in Liberty, just about an hour and a half if you're going by Google Maps suggested time. Over from Glasgow. Had a great trip over. Ate at some great place here in town.
Also, Coach Steinberg for the Rebel football team would like to thank Dustin
Let's get right into some BCHS football that's about to go on. All right, so first up on our list of things to talk about here is discuss football coverage. We'll be live 8 games this season, Jared, and what's your thoughts on that? eight road trips this season.
I'm extremely excited.
4 of those to Bowling Green.
Yeah, it's going to present a challenge. I know it will, but I also know that we're going to do the best of our ability, and I know for a fact we'll do great.
Oh yeah, and this will be probably the farthest we'll have to travel for one of these games,
which makes me kind of happy.
Yeah, and BCHS Live Season 3 we just kicked off. I guess technically last night was our first opening day about a week ago. Actually, was our first. Production of Season 3, but we also have a soccer game that'll be going up online this weekend or Monday morning. It just depends on how busy our weekends hold us, folks. And we have more soccer coverage coming, and Jared, talk about that. How?
So we started off last night recording the first varsity game for the girls soccer at home. It was versus Glasgow. They played phenomenal. The Trojanettes came out on top, 3-0. It was a fantastic game. Aaron and I were both cheering them on the entire time. That one was not live, as we were still kind of getting some of the kinks out of our plan. However, it will be up this weekend, I'm hoping. I think Saturday evening is when it's going to go live up on the channel, so go ahead and check it out whenever that comes on.
Soccer's going to be a great addition to our production lineup, Jared. I know a lot of people that are very excited about Trojan and Trojanettes soccer this season.
Absolutely.
Have 2 great teams coming in for Barren County, and so you're going to get to see hopefully a lot of matchups. And we have a special announcement right here on this production. We'll be covering the other type of football next Tuesday. We will be doing it live. We figured it out. We got the kinks worked out. Next Tuesday will be a doubleheader. Boys and girls soccer. Boys play first against Monroe County, against the Falcons and Lady Falcons. We will be live from the Barren County and Glasgow Soccer Complex. We hope you tune in here on BCHS Live on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. And we are also live on EPB channel 19, and SCRTC channel 97. And we'll go ahead and get the elephant out of the room, guys. We will not be joining you for the full broadcast here. We commentating this full game. We will be sending it to the professionals, Mr. Jay Turner and company, up in the press box here in just a few minutes. But we thought we'd check in here on the pregame of this great matchup between Casey County and the Barren County Trojans. We'll be back. We'll check in with starting lineups, some games going around the area, and more here on BCHS Live. Connecting with old friends and remembering the days of being back in high school can be an amazing experience, and that's what the Barren County Alumni Association is all about. With the annual recognition of the Barren County Hall of Honor program, monthly reminders, and a yearly magazine, the Barren County Alumni Association specializes in connecting past classmates while informing the past alumni of Barren County High of current events going on at BCHS. Go online to barrenschools.com to join today. The Barren County High School Band, a prestigious program to say the least, with over 7 major competition wins just last season in only the marching band. By the time you add in awards and recognitions for both the indoor drumline and concert band, plus the pep band, BCHS Band can say that they are bigger and better than ever before.
Even better, in the words of Don McLean, the marching band refused to yield. So to recognize that hard work and dedication the BCHS band and all of its members put forward to keep their program great and keep getting better, that is why they have been chosen for the August Club Spotlight.
You're watching BCHS Live on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. BCHS Live is a student-led live online video production program started in 2015 by 4 BCHS freshmen. The BCHS Live program is here to showcase everything going on at BCHS, from athletics to special events and opportunities to ceremonies and celebrations. The BCHS Live program is here to show everyone in our community what BCHS is all about, and with 3 major online outputs of our broadcasts, we truly live up to our motto, everything BCHS, anywhere you want it.
Just realized a mistake right there. We always have those in our productions. We're students, folks. It happens. But either way, we are back here at Casey County High School, Barren County Trojans taking on the Casey County Rebels here in just a few minutes. We'll talk about a few more things before sending it over to the professionals, Jay Turner, Robert Bauer, and John Butler, all up in the press box. And that's a text from them right there. All right, so we'll talk about this Road Warriors thing real quick. You know, you see, we're on the first stop of this road tour, I guess, of the Road Warriors for Barren County. You see a lot of people rallying behind it. I've seen several shirts as they're just walking through here.
It's great when you can get a whole community together to back up the name of this, especially on the first year of this.
Yeah, I mean, and this is a once in a school history type of deal. Well, technically, I guess whenever we started, we had mostly a away game season. But this is a once in a long time kind of thing. You don't have this happening often. And so in next year, we've been promised that you will see a grand stadium for Barren County, and these freshmen, sophomores, and juniors that will get to play on it next year will get to have, all this year, and the troubles are going to have to, on the road, paid for. Yeah. But the seniors are making a huge sacrifice. Coach Arnett and a lot of people have talked to them and told them how appreciative they are for making this huge sacrifice, and we're very proud of them, because without them we wouldn't have a football team. We wouldn't be able to come here and cover some Trojan football. We'll take a look at some other games in the area. Metcalfe County and Glasgow will be taking on the Scotty Bowl. They aren't playing each other. Glasgow will be taking on Russellville in the second game. Metcalfe County takes on Taylor County in the first game, and Monroe County will take on Trigg County. And I think that's all I have, Jared, but I will give us a quick plug for the Burgundy Media Network. I guess this production is technically part of the Burgundy Media Network. We're a combination of 88.7 FM, Trojan Radio, the BCHS Live Production Group, and our student publication, the Trojan Times, all working together. We're producing a newscast that'll be airing on September the 8th as the first date of that broadcast, and then after that we will do that weekly. We have a website, we have a news hub that's mainly ran by the Trojan Times, and so it's a great combination of all 3 of those programs.
Absolutely. It's really cool to see all these different media outlets come together to work and create one awesome thing, in my opinion.
And we are just about 2.5 minutes away. Whenever we take this break, we will send it back to Jay Turner. Thank you, guys. We'll check in at halftime here on BCHS Live. I'm Jared. No, I'm Aaron.
You're Jared. I'm Aaron. No.
I'm Aaron Russell. Jared Tux. We got Quincy Ford here on our camera, and we have our social media expert in the house. It's Emily Pettigo. We'll be back right after this with Jay Turner and Trojan football here on BCHS Live. The Burgundy Media Network, or BMN for short, is a network of Barren County High School's 3 major media outlets: 88.7 FM, Trojan Radio, BCHS Live, and the Trojan Times school newspaper. As a whole, we are determined to provide you with BCHS news, sports, and interests like never before. Check out our weekly newscast broadcasted every Friday from within Barren County High School, or check out our website at barrenschools.com/BMN. From all of us to you, we thank you for your support of all things BCHS.
Did you know that Barren County sports teams only receive $250 in yearly funding? So how is each team able to function and stay updated with modern equipment and uniforms? Through the help of the Barren County Athletic Booster Club. The BCHS Athletic Booster Club is the #1 way to help contribute to the student athletes that give Barren County athletics the upbeat reputation it holds. You can help contribute to the student athletes of BCHS today by contacting the boosters on Facebook at facebook.com/BCHS Booster. Let the student athletes of tomorrow shine by donating to the BCHS Athletic Booster Club today.
Good morning. No, that's 220. Good morning. No, that's 2 extra. Good.
Sorry, everyone. Please excuse Aaron while he prepares to tell the latest BCHS news live on the air.
Hello, hello, hello. Hello? Hello, Barren.
Yes, you heard right. You can hear the latest news and announcements and up-to-date music live on the air 24/7 on 88.7 FM Trojan Radio or online at barrenschools.com.
Hello, Barren County. You can hear the latest going on here at BCHS on 88.7 FM every morning at 7:15 and every afternoon at 3 p.m.
Thanks, Aaron, but I think I had that one covered.
The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store is the #1 place to find any and all things BCHS, with a wide selection of clothes including hoodies, t-shirts, long-sleeve shirts, and polos, to everyday items including pens, pencils, notebooks, and stickers, to jewelry including earrings, necklaces, bracelets, and wristbands. So stop by the Trojan Thread Store any weekday from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. or during any home varsity basketball game. The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store, keeping Barren County in style.
A lot of this year's a lot's going to be on the shoulders of our sophomore quarterback, Dalton Ford. I mean, he got some experience last year, got thrown in, and hopefully that year of experience will help him. It's not all on his shoulder. We got to have people to block and tackle, but it's still it's a lot to ask for a sophomore quarterback, and he needs to take care of the ball and don't worry about mistakes. And I think he can do that. I think defensively. I don't know what to expect, to be honest with you. We scrimmaged Owensboro Catholic last week, and it's kind of hard to get a feel because Owensboro Catholic is one of the top 2A programs in the state, and we struggled at times stopping them. Yeah.
Nick Wilkerson will kick off from the 40-yard line for Casey County. Back for the Trojans, Jamarcus Miley, and Lewis, number 19. That is Jackson Coots. So Wilkerson kicks off 40-yard line as we start this 2017 high school. Coots, it got away from him, has to go chase it down, picks it up. He's going to run it upfield, coming up to the, and going to be touched back here, and it looks like,
yeah, apparently the ball went into the end zone. It did, but it went off a deflection, and I didn't know that killed it off a deflection, but evidently even if it's deflected and goes in the end zone, it's a dead ball in high school football. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the 20.
Okay. Talk about us running the ball a whole lot this year in a sophomore quarterback. If we're going to have success running the ball, you've got an awful young offensive line.
That's right.
We looked at it earlier. You got 3 sophomores. Britton Davis definitely an anchor. He started for 3 or 4 years. And
Cody Rogers started last year.
Cody Rogers, Central.
Yeah, started last year. Campbell Ross is the other sophomore.
And Easton Fraser, both of them.
Easton Fraser, that's right, yeah.
Here on the near side, got 2 wideouts. Now Fraser. Here's the snap to Ford, and Ford will hand it off to his running back, and not much there. It's going to be stopped. That is Tyler Bush in his first carry.
Yeah, that's a loss of 1 on the play, maybe 2. No chance that time. It's more than that. It's about 4 after they spotted it. Too much penetration. Tyler Bush had no chance at that. Casey County is a team, like I said, went 10-2 last year. Lost a quarterback and a receiver, but has a lot of other players back, and they have very high expectations.
Second down 15 for the Trojans. Ford's going to fire. The pass is incomplete. Intended for Frazier here on the near side. That was Corbin Murphy, number 18.
Corbin Murphy, another freshman. 18, true freshman. Ball was thrown pretty well that time, but Corbin did not get his head turned in time. I don't know if it's a timing deal or whatever, and it went through his hands, but he never really saw it.
Yeah, Corbin Murphy is 16 freshman. Long early. Third down 15 for the Trojans. As Ford out of the gun. Rolls on to his right. He's looking downfield. The pass is going to be incomplete. That was intended for Matt Goldsmith. So now means they'll be forced to punt.
Yeah, it's not exactly the start that you wanted. First down plays are big, especially for a young team. You don't want to go back for it, put you in a bad hole, and it forces you to throw, which is, we don't mind. I don't think Coach minds throwing, but I think he wants to throw when he wants to throw, not when he's forced to throw. So we got Spencer Steenbergen. This is his first varsity punt. He's come out this year as a senior. He's a really good soccer goalie for us.
Here's a snap to Steenbergen. Gets the punt around. It's up high. And it's going to be caught for a catch. Carl. And
about 34 for Casey County.
42-yard line.
Uncovered about 35 yards. So Casey County will take over.
Hayden Baston with the punt return.
Casey County's got a sophomore quarterback. I think he was a backup last year. He was 10 out of 11 last year. For 2 touchdowns, though in limited play, he played well. 6'3", looks the part. I tell you what, the football team looks the part. They're big, strong. Yeah, quarterback's athletic looking. They got a 6'7" tight end. We'll see how we defend them.
3 receivers to the left. Campbell out of the gun. Got a receiver on the other side. He's looking, got plenty of time. He's going to throw to the left side. It's going to be dropped.
He had a ton of time. He had absolutely no pressure on the quarterback, and basically it's a good defense by our secondary that time. Not a lot of people over him, but the foul should have been caught.
Second down and 10 at the Trojan 42-yard line. He's got 2 receivers on the near side. One split out to the left. Man in the backfield, trying to get his number 21. That's Preston Tucker with Campbell taking a snap, handing it out to Tucker. Tucker trying to go down the middle, and he'll get a few yards, but shy of the first down.
Tackle about 47 for the Trojans. That would be John Strode. John Strode, 5'7" senior. Getting a stick on the play, though.
So now it's going to be third down and about 4 for the Rebels of Casey County. 2 receivers near side, one split out left. And here is the handoff. Right down the left tackle. Preston Tucker got some extra yardage, so first down, Casey County.
Picked up close to, what was that, Robert, 12, 13 on the play?
Short of 12.
I couldn't tell who made the tackle. It's kind of hard to pick up right now, trying to pick up yardage and so forth. It's not easy to see right now.
We're almost at field level. It's really hard to see yardage and everything right above.
First and 10 from the 24 of Barren.
Campbell with Tucker to his left. He gets the handoff again. And we're getting 2, maybe 3 yards. We'll see where they spot it.
That was number 3 for the Trojans. And 54 is White. Had to go on the tackle today. And Andy Emmett. Made a lot of plays last year. Changed numbers to number 3 this year. Still getting a 4 on the play.
Second down at about 6.5 for Casey County. As Tucker's to the right of Campbell. Out of the gun, takes a snap. Back to Tucker again. Off left guard. He'll take it down and get some more yardage. And got the first down.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to do a lot of different other than just it's the same basic inside handoff. And that's another first down. Pick up close to 10 on the play.
It's a very slow developing play. They're very deliberate on the hole open. The offensive line having their way early, making a hole, and he's lowering his head to get a few extra yards after contact.
Well, he's a good-sized young man, 6'1", 220.
The first and 10 from the 11-yard line for Casey County.
I wouldn't be surprised to see big fullback carry it again.
And that's Tucker to the right of Campbell. And same thing again, and he's going to try to take it in. And he's going to stop shy of the end zone.
Robert, could you tell who made that tackle? It's a long way away. There's several kids, but it's nevertheless it's going to have 11 in the first down.
Right at the 1-yard line.
First and goal from the 1.
Campbell by himself. Now we'll hand it off to Tucker, left side, and he'll punch it through. On the scoreboard first.
There, to say the least, that drive went 7 plays in 7 plays and 47 yards. And after the first incompletion, it was all running back Preston Tucker. He carried all 47 yards on 6 carries.
Last year had 8 touchdowns, only 1 rushing touchdown all year. Already got that in the first 4 minutes. Nick Wilkerson steps into the extra point try. It's up, and it is good. With 50 extra points last year for Casey County. So now it's a 7-0 Casey County lead as we have 8:58 to play here in the first period from Liberty.
Well, that's not having to draw it up on the first offensive series. You go 3 and out, and defensively you don't get 1 stop. But Casey County looks like a team that went 10-2 with a lot of players back, and we look like a very inexperienced at first drive, to be honest with you.
Yeah, the quarterback accounted for 70% of their offense last year, but he wasn't the only person that allowed them to score a lot of points. Only thing that 2 games where they didn't score 35 last year, and that was a team like Corbin, who lost to a loss to a state champion. So they were a very good football team, and when you have pieces back, that makes the transition into the next year a whole lot easier.
What you worry about is I'm not going to say a team, but a program in a lot of ways that I would think it's fair to say 10-year, it's not ideal to get behind, but it is all right.
So this one kicks off from the 40. This one going deep to the left side, and Barr getting away from Coots. Goes into the end zone, so bring it back out to the 20-yard line. The Trojans will have it first and 10. 7-0 Casey County, 8:56 to play here in the opening quarter here in Liberty, Kentucky.
Same kickoff. Kick has a good leg, drives it all the way back right around the goal line, and Jackson did not catch it again, but luckily it bounced away from it to the end zone, which kills it.
We only had the ball for 54 seconds, our first drive. We need to, if we're going to be more of a running football team, we've got to possess it much longer than that.
Obviously, that's correct, and first down means a lot, too. It kind of sets up what you can do on the other 2 downs.
It's the first play of the drive, too. We can't go backwards 5 yards. Handoff. Up the middle, Sturgeon. And I don't know if they got anything. They're a yard.
Yeah. It's tough yardage for Sturgeon. Keaton is not large, 5'6", 125, and going in between the tackles is not going to be easy for him. 2nd and 9.
Coming to the near side is...
That's Keaton and Sturgeon
again. Wideout, that is Caleb Spillman, who is the wideout on the near side. Spillman takes the carry, and it's really no gain on the play. Well, he might have got a yard. 3rd down and 8.
Brings up an obvious passing down here.
They're just getting a lot of penetration right now. We tried to pull around the right side to give him some extra blockers, and before we could even get there, the defense had already made the tackle. 3 receivers to the right for Barren. Got Spillman here on the near side. Snap comes to Ford. Ford will throw the pass to the right side, incomplete.
Looks like he's trying to get it out there to Blake Terry on the play. And a little high. I don't know if he's all that open anyway, so that'll be our second punt. I thought Spencer Steenbergen did a good job on the first punt, first time of his career. I will say there was a little outside pressure that came up to him that we didn't pick up.
Steenbergen back, punt, and he gets this one away. Another pretty good punt there by Spencer. Caught and dropped, and here's Proud. Let's see if he got it.
Yeah, he got back on it right at 49. Yeah, he dropped a couple in warm-ups, and boy, that was one where Robert, you don't want to be picky, but that's the one that you have to get on because it bounced right toward us, about 4 yards, and boy, that kid was right on it. Did a good job, but boy, that ball was high enough that we should have had enough people around there to make that play.
When you're a team that has to find a way to get momentum, one that bounces 5 yards towards you, you got to have runners at least in the vicinity ready to bounce on an opportunity.
Yeah, that would have been nice to get a hold of that one.
Casey County has it at the Barren 49 as they bring Tucker out of the backfield to join Campbell, the quarterback, out of the gun. 2 receivers left, one to the near side. Snap comes to Campbell, flips the handoff, and now he's looking at position, trying to get rid of the pass. It was actually deflected, I thought, there by...
Either deflected or he threw a duck. There was good pressure that time out of the Trojans' defensive line. So far, they're 0 for 2 for the air, and all their success has been inside handoffs to Preston Tucker.
It's kind of the way they started last series. They attempted a pass, and then they just gave it to Tucker from then on to the end zone. 2nd and 10 for Casey County. And Campbell in the backfield, Tucker to the right of him. He takes the snap and the handoff, and he's going up to the outside on the left. And still going some yardage. And he takes it all to the 17. Is that the step? I can't make it out. 31.
Gain of 17 on the play. That gives him 7 carries for 64 so far. And listen, he's not that quick, but man, he's looks like a bowling ball. And when you've got that size and nobody's hitting him for about 4 or 5 yards, he's not easy to bring down.
1st and 10, Casey. Campbell steps back, throws, pass complete.
A strike.
And tackle made by Jackson Coots saves the touchdown.
All 4 receivers, and that was the inside receiver, pickup of 25 on the play. And it'll be 1st and goal from the 5. That was a nicely thrown ball.
Receiver came out a little, checking his shoulder there. Got Tucker in the backfield with the quarterback Austin Campbell, and there's Tucker taking it down and into the end zone. Another touchdown for Casey County.
Looked like Jericho Pope had a shot at him and did not make the tackle, and he goes in again standing up. That's his 2nd touchdown. Gave him 8 carries, 69 yards, and 2 touchdowns.
That one just took 50 seconds to march those 49 yards. Wilkerson for the extra point for Casey County. Kick is up, and it is good, and it's 14-0 Casey County. Here with 6:49 to play.
Heading into the second year from an approximate 12-year hiatus.
The Burgundy Media Network, or BMN for short, is a network of Barren County High School's 3 major media outlets: 88.7 FM, Trojan Radio, BCHS Live, and the Trojan Times school newspaper. As a whole, we are determined to provide you with BCHS news, sports, and interest like never before. Check out our weekly newscast broadcasted every Friday from within Barren County High School, or check out our website at barrenschools.com/BMN. From all of us to you, we thank you for your support of all things BCHS.
This was before the game. We mentioned this is a Jackie Browning kickoff, correct? Of course, Jackie was a tremendous person, and we had a lot of good road trips with him. He would have been very, very proud of this road trip and this meal we had tonight. Is that right? The bread of life. If you've never,
They're in for a real treat.
I recommend that place. That's the Bread of Life restaurant.
I think you actually put it in the top 5.
I started off in top 10 in the 20 years that we've been on the road, 22. I've moved it up to the top 5. It's so good I would drive over and not go to a game.
Yeah. Very good, very good.
What about it, Robert? You in on that one?
Yeah, it's banana pudding over here. It was pretty solid.
Oh my goodness.
I think we all had 2 helpings, didn't we?
I had it 2 big time. It was a really good place.
And John, you've never been there before.
Never. I have not.
Well, you want to go back now, don't you?
Listen, Casey County trivia question. Well, Robert knows because we talked about coming up here. What former governor was born here? I don't think y'all knew that.
I did not. Wilson, Kentucky, I did not.
Wallace Wilkinson, who, for those who played the lottery, that's how they got elected. He ran on that.
Wilkerson kicks off from the 40 for Casey County. This is end over end and going to be caught. Bringing it up the sideline. Is that that's they got it. All right, that's over right in front of Barren County sideline.
Yeah, that's tough for the young man. It's his first time he's touched the ball in his career. He got hit right around the 20 and coughed it up. And Casey County will get it 1st and 10 from the Barren, right around the Barren 25, it looks like.
The other two were touchbacks. One of them off the deflection and one actually went into the end zone that time, first time we brought it up. Amos for Casey County comes up with the fumble recovery, and that something kind of bounced forward to them, and they were right there to pick it up.
You're talking about Wallace Wilkerson, and the kicker is Nick Wilkerson.
Well, there could be some relation there. Campbell, the quarterback. Left side is Tucker. Steps back, looks, short pass. Got to be caught and tackle made at around the 20-yard line.
Tackled by, I think that's Britton Davis, 74 on the tackle. Is that right? Yes. But that's their tight end, 88 for them. Brett Pendleton, Jay, and Dustin Richards, 6'7", 235. That's a pretty good target.
Yeah. If he plays basketball,
I would say.
you would think 6'7", 235. Campbell takes the snap. He looks. He's coming to the near side. Pass is knocked down. And we got a flag on the play.
Decent coverage there. That was 14 for us.
Booker Green.
Yeah, and he's kind of, I think, going to get the jersey back in the back, but all he did was bat it down, and they're going to throw the flag.
Well, the officials have not had a call this year, and
Getting antsy.
it's hard to have any interference when you're guarding a 6'7" tight end. It's kind of like guarding Gronk, and they're going to call pass interference.
6 inches difference there.
Yeah. It's too early in the year to get on the officials, but that was not a good call. Do we have a spot for bad calls?
I don't think so.
I think we have one.
Title sponsored by what?
Yeah, we'd have
That's a missed opportunity, right?
That's right.
Here's Campbell dropping back, looking to the near side. Pass is incomplete.
And that was trying to go to number 11, Dalton Summers. That was good coverage by the Trojans. We had like 3 people around him on that play.
Slogan and Coates both broke on that row.
Be second down at 10 for Casey County. And there is the handout coming to Tucker, taking it down, stumbling, and turning into the end zone.
They look like runs that they score. It's his 3rd touchdown, and I don't know. It just looks like to me they're throwing it just to get Austin Campbell, the quarterback, some experience, because we have showed no semblance of stopping this running back.
What's his shortest run is 1, but that's because the end zone stopped him. But I mean, other than that, we're blowing. Got it bunches.
11 yards.
Wilkerson to try to go 3 for 3 in extra points. And it's up and it is good. 21-0, Casey County, 5:55 to go. We're still in the first quarter.
Whole quarter has been played on the Casey County side of the field. We haven't got it into Trojan territory yet.
That's right. All right. Well, Wilkerson again will kick off from the 40-yard line. And back for the Trojans is Coots and is that Miley over here on the near side?
It is.
And that one's not going to get that far back. And trying to bring it up the sideline, Tyler Bush.
So that will bring up 1st and 10. Looks like that's probably our best starting position, third at the 30. 26, I guess.
Got to get something going. Start with a first down and see if we can put together a little bit of a drive here.
Another Coca-Cola scoreboard update. Monroe County 37, Trigg County 13, 2:58 to go in the third quarter at the Scotty Bowl at Glasgow. Here's Dalton Ford rolling out to the left. Ben Chase got a lot of pressure, and he's going to be tackled back at the 22-yard line. That'll be a loss of, looks like, what, 5?
At least, yeah, he tried to get outside, road to his left that time, and which would make it a tough throw across his body, and just could not get outside. Loss of 5 on the play. In fact, that was number 19 for Casey County that made the play. Ethan Emmons.
2 receivers out to the right for Barren County, 1 to the near side. And here's Dalton Ford, and trouble, falls down.
Yeah, that was the quarterback keeper out of lost 3 more. Not much you can do when you struggle right now throwing it and running it. There's just running it right now. There's just absolutely no room right now.
Trojans backed up to the 18-yard line.
It makes calling plays rather difficult, to say the least.
Actually, 21-yard lines, third down at 18. And here's Dalton Ford running out to his right, throwing down.
Good throw.
Keith and Sturgeon.
That was a... And if you get the spot, it would have been...
Yeah, he got the first down.
Yeah, across the middle.
So that's the season's first down, the ball game for Barren County.
Nice throw, too. He's rolling right on the play and kind of threw a little bit across his body. That's a heck of a catch, too. Good play.
He went up, got it, and hung on to it, but after the hit, too.
Sure did.
And here's Ford. And that one's thrown away.
I had to have slipped out his hand that time. But it was not tipped. It just, that ball was wide.
He's coming to the near side to probably Goldsmith, I think. We have 3 receivers in the neighborhood. 4:15 to play, first quarter. It is 21-0 Casey County. Second down at 10 for the Trojans at their own 38-yard line. The Trojans sending 3 receivers to the near side, 1 split out to the right. And here's Dalton Ford, throws to the near side, caught by Matt Goldsmith. And he's trying to get some running room out there, goes across the field, and is going to be tackled, brought down at the 43.
Time by Matt Goldsmith. Like I said last year, I thought he had the best hands of the team. He caught it every ball thrown to him. He's got great hands. Picked up 7 or 8 on the play.
Actually moved it up, what, 40, up to 47?
Yeah, so it'll be 3rd and 3. Nice play that time by Matt.
Spotted at the 45. 3:40 to play, first quarter. So big third down play for Barren County. Yep. I believe that's Corbin Murphy, one of the receivers out here. Sturgeon goes in motion. Here is Ford. He fires. It's going to be Murphy. He's going from behind.
It's hard for us to tell where it is. It's inside the 5. That was a quick little go pattern that time to Corbin Murphy. Maybe a little quick slant. Corbin, freshman, 6'3" right there, and pickup of close to 40 on the play. And it'd be...
You want to put it at the 5-yard line?
First and goal from the 5 right there. Big play that time by the Trojans. Looked like we were just dead in the water.
And the best play of the game. Good for this quarter out of freshman. And he's back there in the backfield. And here's Ford. They'll hang out this time to Tyler Bush. He's going to knock down.
Again, there was a little bit of hole, but the play just is developing a little bit too slow for the penetration right there, and gain of nothing on the play. Maybe lost a yard. even though we're inside the 5, I just think it's going to be hard for us to run it in right now.
Get back into the 7.
Yeah, lost 2 on the play.
I'm going to go with those 7 minutes. Let's see, Goldsmith. Right out to the right. Andy Emmett. And with a lot of start on us.
Yeah, we're trying to do a little wide receiver sweep on the play, a little jet sweep, and it's going to be a nullified by penalty. It's our second penalty. Loss of 5 on the play.
Backs the Trojans up to the 12-yard line.
Casey County has not been penalized. So second and goal from the 12.
2:14 to play here in the first quarter.
Good news is it gives us more space, since we're having trouble running anyway.
Goldsmith wide to the right. In motion Sturgeon. Forward, throws in the end zone. It's going to be
There. That's number 3 for the Trojans. A great catch, Andy Hammond. Man, as a slant went across the middle in the end zone, the ball was a little high and a little bit behind him. He just went up and made the play. It's going to be,
the 1 now.
Must be the 1. It looked like it was a touchdown from here, but like I said, we're about 8 miles away.
Can't see it. Didn't see the signal anyway, so
it should be third and goal from the 1. That was a tremendous catch that time by Andy Emmett. Got 2 shots to get it from the 1. Yeah.
Bush back there with Ford. He gets knocked down.
Big chance right there. These are kind of these read option plays, and then the play is developing too slow, and Bush is just crushed about loss of 3 on the play. I don't think it's a blocking issue on that one. I think it's a read option where the quarterback almost has to read all that penetration.
And you're starting in the shotgun again from the 1.
That's correct.
Got all that space in front of you when you just
Timeout Trojans here.
talk about it, see what we're doing.
So timeout called here with
If we have a fake.
Connecting with old friends and remembering the days of being back in high school can be an amazing experience, and that's what the Barren County Alumni Association is all about. With the annual recognition of the Barren County Hall of Honor program, monthly reminders, and a yearly magazine, the Barren County Alumni Association specializes in connecting past classmates while informing the past alumni of Barren County High of current events going on at BCHS. Go online to barrenschools.com to join today.
what's his weight?
He's 6'3", about 210, 220.
Yeah, good size.
Mr. Daryl Murphy's.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah,
that's right.
Good basketball player as well. So here we go.
Good throw right here.
4th and goal from the 5.
As the sun starts to go down.
Thankfully, right?
Behind the trees. Here's Johnson Ford. Takes the stand, he's running out right. Now he's looking left. Throws it back to the outside. And incomplete. So a chance to score. Fails for Barren County here with 55.2 seconds to go in the first. Rebels will take over here as we head toward the end of the first quarter.
Positive has a good drive, right?
Yeah, it was.
It
Definitely was.
Took over at the 30 and got all the way down to the 1. Too bad we could not score, but I tell you what, we made Corbin Murphy his play and Andy Hammond an athletic play. They moved the ball that time, Robert, I think, purely through the air, right, by making some quick strikes. So that drive looked good. Shame it. And he scored when he got it 1st and goal for the 5, but it's still a positive. Yeah.
And here's Campbell, the handoff. And that's Tucker. Tucker broke a couple of tackles, and he's broken. He broke 2. And Sturgeon trying to get him down. Finally goes down, but he got some yardage. Thomas wrapped up. Got around a 5-yard line.
Gain of 25. That was actually the best that we had defended. We had 4 people at the line of scrimmage and missed him. And then he bounced it outside and took Keith and Sturgeon to bring him down. Keith and Sturgeon gave up 100 pounds to make that play. That puts the running back over 100.
So this could be the last play of the quarter as Campbell in the gun with Tucker to the left side. Takes the snap, hands it off to Tucker. And Tucker pushing his way to about the 32-yard line.
44, Travis Leadham, 6-foot senior. I believe that's the first year he's played for us. And I thought it was 68, too, for the Trojans in the play. I believe that would be Britton Davis.
Britton Davis, yes. That's the end of the first quarter. This is the Trojan football. And remember, we're Casey County tonight. All the action here. Flashlight Conroe 4.7 WHHP FM, K-City, Glasgow, Bowling Green, online at BarronSchools.com and at ESPNKY.com here in the stadium at 88.7 FM. Back to the second quarter for a minute. Your first Trojans on 103.7 Nash Icon.
Heading into the second year from an approximate 12-year hiatus, the Trojan Times has an all-new look and an all-new approach to bringing you BCHS happenings. We are an entirely student-based publication working more than ever this year to inform you with BCHS happenings. I'm Brennan Crane, Editor-in-Chief, and I can say that we are thrilled to showcase BCHS in a whole new way. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at BC Trojan Times. You won't want to miss this. Go BC!
Connecting with old friends and remembering the days of being back in high school can be an amazing experience, and that's what the Barren County Alumni Association is all about. With the annual recognition of the Barren County Hall of Honor program, monthly reminders, and a yearly magazine, the Barren County Alumni Association specializes in connecting past classmates while informing the past alumni of Barren County High of current events going on at BCHS. Go online to barronschools.com to join today.
Receiver for the Rebels.
Quarterback has a good arm. You can tell, sophomore, gets rid of it quick. That was a perfectly thrown pass. That tackle that time, Jerry, 20, it was Tanner's flag on the tackle.
Austin Campbell with Tucker to his left, and he's going to fake the handoff. He spins out left. He's going to fire. The pass is going to be complete. And tackle made with Tyler Bush at the 45-yard line.
Defense that time, hard to stop that. That's the big 6'7" tight end, and we dropped back by a little zone that time, and Tyler read that perfectly. Still a gain of 3.
So second down is 7 for Casey County. The sun is set now, and we can see a lot better. Early in the second period, as Casey County is moving right to left here in the second period. Campbell steps back. Pass is going to be complete on the near side. And tackle made at the 44-yard line.
Yeah, that was
Jonathan Summers, the receiver.
That was tackle again. That was Bush that time, and Jericho Pope on the play, number 1 for the Trojans. Gain of 2.
Jericho Pope, his first football action.
That's exactly right.
6'3", 200-pound junior. Campbell with Tucker to his left. Out of the gun, steps back. He's going to look, and the pass complete to Tucker on the near sideline. And I believe he's going to complete
And 4 touchdowns. It's his first through the air, though.
That was a 44-4.
Yeah, that's now the backfield, a little, that looked like a little route right out of the flat route. That would be their 10th first down. 27-0, Casey.
Wilkerson for the extra point. A little high, short, but it goes over. 4 for 4. 29 1:10 to play here in the first half.
Did you know that Barren County sports teams only receive $250 in yearly funding? So how is each team able to function and stay updated with modern equipment and uniforms? Through the help of the Barren County Athletic Booster Club. The BCHS Athletic Booster Club is the #1 way to help contribute to the student athletes that give Barren County athletics the upbeat reputation it holds. You can help contribute to the student athletes of BCHS today by contacting the boosters on Facebook at facebook.com/BCHS Booster. Let the student athletes of tomorrow shine by donating to the BCHS Athletic Booster Club today.
Haven't got it quite figured out, and I'm not getting a lot of help from my partners yet.
This one's a tough one. Yeah, this one's coming to the near side. Coots lets it go over his head. And so the Trojans will have it out at the 20.
Trojans will start at the 20. 10 minutes and 2 seconds. But I do like it. I like it. I like the look.
Rebels 28, Trojans nothing. Next week we go to Allen County, Scottsville to take on the Patriots in road week number 2.
If we did tonight, I'll gain 15 pounds in football season.
Pretty good.
We have a weight sponsor, or we can make 1 minute every week.
Yeah, need Weight Watchers or something. Here's a snap to Ford, and a handoff comes to Sturgeon on the far side, trying to make the cut, and can't.
That little jet sweep that time, trying to get outside. There's nothing going on the inside, so not a bad idea to try to go outside, but nothing going, loss of 1.
So now back up to 19, we second down at 11.
So far, our only production is through the air. Nine and 40 left.
3 receivers coming out to the near side for the Trojans.
And 1 to the left.
And it's Ford looking. Oh, he's going to be wrapped up in the backfield.
Yeah, no points that time. Yeah, that was not Dalton Ford's problem that time. Too much penetration by the line, loss of 3 or 4. I think it's the 3rd sack so far in the first half.
Bring up 3rd down and 16 for Barren County. 9:08 to play in the first half. 28-0 Rebels. Trojans with it on their own 16-yard line. Here's Ford rolling out right. He's looking downfield. He'll get rid of the football. It's complete.
Good throw. That's second good catch of the night. That's a gain of 18. And I tell you what, Dalton Ford is kind of, make a few plays that you'll just kind of wonder how he do that one. Then he makes some spectacular throws. Again, that's a tough throw, kind of rolling out that way. And good catch again by Andy Hammond. Andy Hammond, remember, has never played on the offensive side of the ball. He was all a defensive end last year. That's 2 good catches for Andy.
Goldsmith and it. Sturgeon to the left. It is Spillman to the near side. And here's Ford stepping back. He's going to put it in the air for Spillman. A little bit too much on that one.
That's a good throw. I mean, he
just didn't get under it.
Overthrew it a little bit, though. That was the goal pattern. Just trying to get Caleb Spillman just streaking down the field. That the ball was not poorly thrown. Just threw it about a yard too far, but where the defense couldn't catch it either.
This was a good secondary, Casey County, last year. They had 15 interceptions and ran 5 of them back to touchdowns.
Good call, Robert.
Only way we're getting first downs right now is through the air, so Dalton's picking his spots, and our receivers are making spectacular catches for him.
We're not haven't dropped one, to be honest with you. Everything that's been thrown that's catchable, we've made catches.
Second and 10 at the 35. 2 receivers each way for the Trojans. Motion of Sturgeon. Here's Ford. Fires. And
That was another good throw that time. Another strike on the slant that time. I think it was the number 3 for the Trojans. I think it was. And he hit it again, and I guess he had it long enough. Technically, you probably give him 15 on the. Give him 15 and 5 on the recovery by Caleb Swimming. You got to give Caleb Swimming credit. He went in there and just kind of outfouled about 3 kids from Casey County.
Yeah, that's the toughness we got to have.
That's right.
Coaching staff's preaching.
Caleb just looked like a dog went after a bone and came up with that one.
Are you into seafood with that?
Well, yeah, that's true.
Good enough for us citizens first down.
That lady was too slow.
Right forward, going to put the hand left side. For Matt George Smith.
That was a miscommunication. Matt had stopped, and he threw a go. But we're moving the ball exclusively through the air right now. We actually are minus 10 on the ground collectively.
Coca-Cola scoreboard update. Taylor County 13, Metcalf 0 into the third quarter.
It's not a bad performance by Metcalf. Taylor County, I think, is supposed to be pretty decent this year.
Second and 10 for the Trojans at the Rebel 45. And we got Sturgeon and Pierce back there in the backfield. Pierce is complete. Right away. And they're going to incomplete for
Corbin Murphy. Boy, Corbin's a freshman. He took a big hit and he got up, but I don't know how. I'm going to hit him out right now, but he almost made an unbelievable. That tells you how good his hands are, because that was that slant, and the one thing you don't want to do in the slant is lead somebody to the hitter.
Here's one of the points of emphasis for the officials this year. I talked to a guy who's been doing it for a long time last weekend, and he's a defenseless receiver. He was up in the air, and he took a shoulder. You have to lead with your hands this year. That's a point of emphasis.
That wasn't.
So that should have been a 15-yard penalty and another first down for us. That's just
I like that rule. I wish they'd do that in the NFL.
Myron is out to the north side. 3 receivers to the north side. Pass is going to be complete to Memphis.
Yeah, to Miley.
And that's at the 39-yard line.
That's right. That's his first reception of his career. Got another freshman. That's another positive, Jamarcus Miley. So it's going to be 4th and 3. Good catch by Jamarcus.
That's 5 different kids that have caught balls.
Two of those freshmen.
Coach Arnett's got some young guys playing here.
Timeout.
Trojans
Staring. That's our second timeout of the half.
Yeah, this is a big old timeout. Right now by 2 select times, you get 2 free for the team you trust.
So you're saying one of the rules.
The Barren County High School Band, a prestigious program to say the least, with over 7 major competition wins just last season in only the marching band. By the time you add in awards and recognitions for both the indoor drumline and concert band, plus the pep band, BCHS Band can say that they are bigger and better than ever before. Even better, in the words of Don McLean, the marching band refused to yield. So to recognize that hard work and dedication the BCHS Band and all of its members put forward to keep their program great and keep getting better, that is why they have been chosen for the August Club Spotlight.
You're watching BCHS Live on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. BCHS Live is a student-led live online video production program started in 2015 by 4 BCHS freshmen. The BCHS Live program is here to showcase everything going on at BCHS, from athletics to special events and opportunities to ceremonies and celebrations. The BCHS Live program is here to show everyone in our community what BCHS is all about, and with 3 major online outputs of our broadcasts, we truly live up to our motto, everything BCHS, anywhere you want it.
Gone on hard count all night, kind of been going on first motion or noise, and used that to our advantage to get him to draw off sides.
So automatic first down. A Citizens first down. Puts the ball at the 33-yard line. As Dalton Ford, sophomore quarterback, takes a snap, drops back. He's looking, hand check now, and gets dropped back. And I think everything was getting loose, but it was already after the play.
Loss of 4 on the play.
That's the block there. I think our back just kind of gave up on the play, thought he had let the ball go. That ended up bringing him down, and as you said, loss.
minutes left in the half. 20-0. Rebels, if you're just joining us. A little bit earlier kickoff than normal, 6:30.
Usually a 7 o'clock start, but of course Liberty on Eastern time, split it up to be 6:30.
Well, I'm afraid it's called fast time, Jay.
Fast time, yeah. And here's Ford.
That ball was deflected at the line of scrimmage, so it'll be 3rd and 14.
First of 2 road games.
Maybe. Playoffs.
I don't know. Will we have a home field again?
No, then it'd be 11 road games. Okay, all right.
I was saying, we're going to have a home game. Here's Ford, 3-15, fires it downfield, and it's going to be incomplete.
Good job. Give the offensive line credit. That was a good job of blocking that time. And Dalton had plenty of time. Just nobody open that time. But line did a nice job that time, keeping him clean. So it will now bring up 4th down. And we're doing exactly what I would do if I'm over there. The only success we've had is throwing, but it does put you in a bind. You do still need to run it successfully if you're going to, have a successful year. And eventually we're going to turn back to that a little bit, I'm sure.
Ford, he's a ball, and he was really getting chased and pressured.
That was,
and he's slowly getting up.
That was a missed assignment there. I can't imagine that was blocked correctly because he had no time. Even if that was a quick screen or whatever, that ball, they had no time. Had 2 people right on him. Dalton took a pretty good hit that time. Got up slowly.
The Rebels take over, 1st and 10 at their own 38. 6:32 to go here in the first half. Casey County 28, Barren County nothing.
I thought of Casey County's colors and uniforms. Now, you have to be over 50 to understand this, Jag. Robert won't understand it. Houston, like when Houston Oilers.
Oh, right. Yeah, right.
Okay.
I thought you maybe was thinking of a college team, though. Usually think of college team. Tucker trying to jump over a tackle, and
is that illegal? A penalty. I didn't think it was illegal last year until I saw it happen twice, and it was illegal last year to hurdle. I don't know why it's illegal to hurdle.
Are they going to give it to him? I don't know.
And I heard somebody on the Casey County over here said you can't do that in high school, but you can tonight.
Three receivers left. Here's Campbell. Little slow or low snap, but Campbell gets it. He's going to try to run it. He'll pick up a couple of guys, maybe 3.
Getting a hold there is a penalty. I think this could be Casey County's first penalty of the game.
Flags on the far side of the field.
This has turned into a passing shootout, Robert.
Well, we expected it more from Casey County than we did from us, but
it is a turn to it. It is a hold. Casey County, Austin Campbell has thrown it 11 times. And a bunch here lately. It's 1st and 19.
Campbell with Tucker to his left. Takes a snap, drops back. He looks large. He's going to fire downfield. The pass is going to open up. Almost picked out. Somebody.
That's 20 for the Trojans. And I do not have
a name for 28.
Whoever 20 is for the Trojans almost had his first interception.
Well, now it's 2nd and long for Casey County. Low snap to Campbell. Campbell will fire left side. Pass. How about this? And off the hands of
Summers.
Dalton Summers. Now brings up 3rd.
That is, I've got 7 pass plays in a row for Casey County. It will not take this quarterback, Austin Campbell, sophomore, long to get experience at this pace. 3rd and 19. This play's taking forever. I think they're going to call a timeout, and they are, Jack.
The Casey County timeout is 6:02 to play here in the first half. Trojans are trailing the Rebels 28-0. Let's go down to Lincoln Arnett, who's on the side.
The Burgundy Media Network, or BMN for short, is a network of Barren County High School's 3 major media outlets: 88.7 FM, Trojan Radio, BCHS Live, and the Trojan Times school newspaper. As a whole, we are determined to provide you with BCHS news, sports, and interest like never before. Check out our weekly newscast broadcasted every Friday from within Barren County High School, or check out our website at barrenschools.com/BMN. From all of us to you, we thank you for your support of all things BCHS. Did you know that Barren County sports teams only receive $250 in yearly funding? So how is each team able to function and stay updated with modern equipment and uniforms? Through the help of the Barren County Athletic Booster Club. The BCHS Athletic Booster Club is the #1 way to help contribute to the student athletes that give Barren County athletics the upbeat reputation it holds. You can help contribute to the student athletes of BCHS today by contacting the boosters on Facebook at facebook.com/BCHS Booster. Let the student athletes of tomorrow shine by donating to the BCHS Athletic Booster Club today.
So for the first time tonight for the Trojans, give us a little credit that time. We're going to force Casey County to punt.
The ball at the 40-yard line.
28 for the Trojans is our punt receiver. Unfortunately, we do not have a number. And it's hard for us to identify 28 with a helmet on, Jeff.
Lincoln, can you get number 28 for us and see who, because we don't have him on the roster.
I'll go find him.
Okay. Good punt by the Rebels. It is caught, and bringing back the punt return to about the 30-yard line.
88, Dustin Richard.
We'll try to find out who number 28 is for the Trojans. We've got some names on the roster that don't have numbers.
That is true.
Got maybe 10 players.
Number 28 is Landon Neal.
Landon
Neal. I don't think I had him on the roster. I'll have to talk to Jackson about that. Keep us updated on the latest players. Landon Neal. All right, there's a pitch over to Sturgeon. Sturgeon gets hit after the pitch out from Ford.
Again, another loss on the play.
Second down. 15.
Loss of 5 again, just absolutely no success right now at all. In fact, we're having a hard time. We're not even holding our ground. I think we've got like a -20 rushing for the first half, if I'm correct.
That's pretty close.
2 receivers each way for Barren. Here's Ford dropping back, looking left side, puts it up in the air. It is going to be incomplete, and a flag on the play for interference.
Receiver didn't get his head turned. This isn't an NFL. You can't base guard in high school, but they are going to call it a penalty.
They try to hit Keith and Sturgeon that time, number 4. And it's going to, that will be the second interference call of the game. One on Barren, and this is going to be on Casey County. He said it was not face guard. He says a forearm into him. Now, it should be 15 yards, which should be a first down. And it is.
Going to put it at the 40. 5:03 to play here in the first half. Barren is down 28-0. Got Miley here on the near side. Ford throws left side, though. Pass is going to be complete. And
it's to Goldsmith.
Gain of about 2, maybe 3.
See what the flag is.
That's complete. Back on number 5, Dawson Lawrence, and a flag on the play.
Is that the old sideline warning, or what? Illegal use of the hands on the Trojans. I don't know if that's on.
I didn't see that.
Well, I think it may have been on our offensive. You could probably call that on the receiver, perhaps.
Right.
I thought illegal use of the hands was 5 yards. Evidently, in high school, we're going to slam you with 10.
Or more importantly, take away a positive play, even though it was 3 yards.
You know, it's a punitive penalty in the NFL. Illegal use of the hands, guys, is 5.
We need to keep a list this year.
Yes.
Start your list, and we'll send it to Mr. Tackett. Ford fires, and pass is going to be complete at the 40-yard line.
Sturgeon, that little quick slant type of play has been the most successful play that we've run. And if you're having trouble blocking people, you need to get rid of it quick. And I think that's one of the reasons why it's been successful. Gain of 8 on the play.
So that's second down and 11 at the 39. Ford pushed to his right. He's going to drop back. He looks. He's going to put it in the air. No flags on the play.
Thrown that time, and that was basically post cover. Run as far as you can and kind of angle to the post. And boy, congratulations to Dalton Ford, and congratulations to that's a freshman for the Trojans,
Jamarcus
Miley. Touchy fumbled the kickoff. So 61-yard touchdown strike from sophomore to freshman. Now that'll make you feel better.
Yeah. Now Spencer Steenbergen will step into the extra point kick.
And this is Spencer's first career extra point.
Matt Goldsmith will hold. And here's the kick by Steenbergen. It's up. It looks good. It is.
And congratulations, Spencer. Got him off the soccer team. That's good coaching when you know where to go for a kicker.
As crazy as this sounds, as hard of a time that we had to stop them the first 4 series, if we can get a couple more stops, we've shown with our passing some big ability.
Two things that's happened. Number one, Casey County went away from, we have not stopped a running back one time, but he hasn't touched it forever. I mean, the running back has killed us. 108 yards, and it looks like to me they went to throwing it either to get experience, or maybe that's just how coach likes to play, throw it a lot. But since that time, they haven't done hardly anything. And two, as you said, we found something in the passing game. Nothing in the running game, but through the air. And we've made some tough catches, but there have been some openings through the air. And Jamarcus just ran right by somebody. And he's maybe arguably our fastest kid on the team, and touchdown.
Lincoln Arnett, that was a good play right there to Miley for his first touchdown, his freshman year in high school.
Yeah, it was a very nice play. That's something they've been setting up. It's tough to bring short passes and really do.
We finally get untracked here a little bit. 3:50 to play in the first half. Almost 28, Trojans 7. And Spencer Steenbergen will kick off from the 40.
We got a timeout, Casey County first.
Another timeout?
It's a weird timeout, so kickoff.
Big O timeout right now by 2 select tires from Big O. Get 2 free. The team you trust, Big O.
Junior, when you call timeout on the kickoff, it's personnel. You don't have enough people out there.
Yeah, you don't see it very often.
And that happens the first game of the year. That happens. It's normal.
See if we got anything on the Coca-Cola scoreboard to update you here. I thought I had a final on Monroe and Trigg, but have not got that final score. Yep, just got it. 37-19. Monroe County over Trigg County in the Glasgow County Bowl.
Good win for Coach Murphy after last year's injuries and disappointing season. It's always good to get off to a good start for the Falcons.
Glasgow Russellville going to be playing their second game tonight.
We've got almost negative 25 rushing yards, but we got now 193 through the air. Wow. So I think that offsets it pretty nicely. And
now what's interesting too about this game, we started at this game is on a pace that's not real quick, Jay. Yeah. And and it's Glasgow, and it's not going to start to 8. I hope we get done before they do.
Well, I mean, it's, of course, 7:30 down there, but line drive kick, and, well, ball gets loose. Let's see, we're fighting for it right around the 35-yard line.
We didn't have anybody in the vicinity.
Casey recovered it.
Yeah, that ball was kicked so hard, I don't think we had a chance to get
Bounced off the chest to the Casey County player.
Spencer Steenbergen I think he's looked very solid. Kicking it, punting, and extra points and kickoffs. Doing a good job.
Gives us an added dimension. We need a stop. What would be even nicer would be a turnover. We have one on that kickoff like you talked about. Malley made up for that with that nice little play and touchdown. But Casey County, I think we have opportunities for some of these DBs to jump some routes. But we just have to time it a little bit, and that would be a big play maybe we can make.
Campbell sets up. Tucker to his left. Here's a pass. The pass going to be complete out at the 48-yard line.
They had no fear of throwing. They come right back, and that's a play of 19 yards. It's a big 6'7" tight end on one of those kind of streak routes.
Yeah. It's just hard to jump up there and take it away from him. That's the...
he's a good target. 6'7".
Dustin Williams.
That's 2 inches taller than Gronk, by the way. He's 6'5".
He's pretty good.
Yeah, I think so.
Campbell out of the gun. Tucker to his right. 2 receivers left, 2 right. And Campbell got some time. He's going to fire across the middle. It's complete. Right down the middle of the field. Breaking tackles. And finally brought down with a flag just on the play.
Yeah, the play is, the flag's down where the tackle is made, so it's probably going to be against us.
36 yards.
36 yards, and too much time that time, and finally hit the receiver on a crossing route. So it's going to be a gain of 36 through the air, and we'll see what the penalty is.
Actually, they're walking it back Casey way.
Illegal use of or illegal block, but the illegal block is all the way down at the block took place about the 18, so still a first down. Give him 36, then moving back 10, I guess. That is Casey County's 13th first down. First and 10 from the 22. Be 3 minutes on the clock time this play is over.
Got 2 receivers left side. Here's Campbell, low snap, picks it up, throws it to the right, and the ball gets away. It's incomplete. Had some coverage over there by Tanner Slagle.
Tanner Slagle, yeah, did not handle the snap and the shotgun very well, kind of threw that off. You got to think that Casey would eventually go back to the running back. Preston Tucker, he only has 4 touchdowns
here in the first half.
He's probably stiff. He hasn't had the ball forever.
I don't really understand it, but just trying to get him some reps is the only thing we can think of.
Second and 10 for Casey County. Fakes the handoff. Campbell looking, throws it left side. It is going to be, is it complete?
Yes. To the big tight end again.
Yeah, back down to the 3 for us. Richards once again, and down to about, what, the 9-yard line?
Sorry, yeah.
Jackson Coots on the tackle. Was that a gain of what, Robert? 18?
Yes. Put it on. The 9.
First and goal from the 9.
I've got about a 4-inch window I'm trying to see between you.
Yeah, we were kind of blocked.
Let's see what they do here. Got 4 receivers right. Campbell takes the snap. He's going to fire. Wide open.
And that is
touchdown.
That is back to...
And all he did was just run the 9 yards, turn around right on the goal line, and that's an easy target.
Now that's the running back who is, as Robert said, split out as receiver. That's his 5th touchdown. I'm going to say he's leading the state this year.
Pretty good chance that he has an early lead.
Yeah, what do you think, Jay? I think he leads the state in touchdowns.
I would think so. Has anybody else scored 5 touchdowns tonight for anyway?
I don't know. First half, too. It's not bad.
34-7. Here is the extra point try. It is up, and it's good. Now it's 35-7. As Wilkerson, 5 for 5 on PATs. So 2:38 to play here in the first half. A 35-7 Casey County lead.
Trojan Thread School Spirit Store is the #1 place to find any and all things BCHS, with a wide selection of clothes including hoodies, t-shirts, long sleeve shirts, and polos, to everyday items including pens, pencils, notebooks, and stickers, to jewelry including earrings, necklaces, bracelets, and wristbands. So stop by the Trojan Thread Store any weekday from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. or during any home varsity basketball game. The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store, keeping Barren County in style.
Nick Wilkerson will kick off for the 40. Coots, Miley back deep. That one going over Coots' head. And Trojans will have it back out of the 20 at 2:38 to play in the first half.
In Liberty, Kentucky, Jay. That was about an hour and...
it's not that far.
No, especially when you stop and eat like we did.
Or 15. We got, about an hour 15 minutes.
Behind a rock truck for about 20 minutes.
Man, a one-lane construction zone.
One lane for 7 miles.
Good road up here. You get off the Parkway, 127 north.
That's right.
All right, Dalton Ford takes a snap. He's going to come to the near side. Caught by Miley. And Miley gets hit. Gets across the 30 to the 32.
He took a big hit, freshman. Got right up.
First down.
I've not seen Corbin Murphy since he took that hit. Have you guys?
No, I have not.
In the game, so I don't know if he's out or not. I do see him standing on the sideline, so that's good news.
Ford once again looking left, getting a lot of pressure. Ball's loose, fumble. Let's see. Did we get it back?
Yeah, I think that was... We had a couple guys that had a shot at it, but it was actually 68. That's Britton Davis got back on it. Missed the block on the outside.
Loss of wedge, and he lost about 15. Yeah, right around 15. It's second and 25. Second and 21, actually.
And Ford takes a snap. He looks. Going to throw long. And it's Miley was being held.
Yeah, trying to get in the mile on just a deep go route that time. He just grabbed him. That's nothing other than he just grabbed him.
We'll get the penalty back anyway.
Yeah, I could have called that one.
Coca-Cola scoreboard update. Taylor County 21, Metcalf 0. 3 minutes left in the game.
Unfortunately, in high school, Jay, defensive pass interference is not an automatic first down.
That definitely goes on your list.
It goes on my list as another rule that nobody else does.
Pass is going to be complete over the nearest on the far side of Matt Goldsmith. He steps it out of bounds.
Good play by Matt.
He got to the 44-yard line.
It's been a 7 or so.
Yeah, good enough for another Citizens first down.
Since it's not an automatic first down for defensive pass interference, why wouldn't you always do that?
In that situation, if you I don't think that we were going to complete that pass, but if you're beat,
you just do it. Yeah, it's not automatic first down. It may give you first down, but it's not automatic. Like in college, pro, and everything else.
First and 10 for Barren. Here is Ford. Fires it left, and pass is dropped. Matt Goldsmith at
First
the
drop of the game right there. And that Matt, like I said, very sure-handed. That ball had a little juice to it. And normally it hits man in the hands, he catches it. It would have been about a 7-yard gain. One of those little look-in, turn-around routes.
So second down and 10 with 1:36 to play in the first half.
There have been, I think, between the two teams, over 40 passes done between the two.
And the unit, Matt Goldsmith here on the near side. Ford out of the gun. Puts it up in the air to the left. And boy,
it actually deflected off the Casey County right into our hands.
Yeah.
And he was out of bounds.
It was out of bounds.
That's our 24th pass attempt.
34, and they have made 18.
11 of 24.
Ball at the 43, 3rd and 10.
Corbin Murphy back in the game, so that's good.
That's good. Snap to Ford. Got to put it in the air for Miley, and
Almost made a spectacular one-handed play. And I'm not for sure what the interference is. It looked like to me he may have grabbed.
It was close.
Well, what I looked like, they may have grabbed his other arm, and that's why he had to try to make a one-handed catch. He almost made a spectacular play.
They actually had a guy on both sides of it running with him, left side and right side.
The game has been officiated well. No arguments with officiating.
I think we're going to go for it. We're
35-7. I don't blame them.
Yeah.
First, 4th and 10 from our own 44. I wouldn't argue with either way. We've not stopped them one time anyway.
We got one timeout left. We're going to take
out, yeah.
Well, we have stopped them one time. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Minute 26 to play in the first half. It's Casey County 35, Barren County 7. This timeout brought to you by Big O. Right now, buy 2 select tires, get 2 free. For the team you can trust, Big O. And right at halftime, Lincoln Arnett will get a few comments from Coach Jackson Arnett about the first half. We'll head into the halftime report, brought to you by Coca-Cola. Next week, we go to Allen County, Scottsville, 7 o'clock start. We'll be on there at 6:35.
Allen County.
Robert getting a little chilly down there, I think.
Well,
We got the air conditioner right in front of you.
literally
In my lap.
That'd be right. Hard to make people happy here.
Air conditioning, I'll tell you.
Freezing in August.
All right, here we go. 4th and 10.
They jump, we jump. On the far side, our receivers missed. So it's actually going to back us up.
Dead ball.
Now we're going to have to punt.
I'm not sure we was going to play anyway. I think we was trying to draw them off anyway.
It would have got us. It would have got us closer to midfield, made it more manageable first down. It would have been successful if the receivers on the far side went.
I need to block this guy on the right hand. He's been kind of getting through free on this punt.
Spencer Steenbergen, the punter. Got Britt Pendleton back for Casey County.
Good kick.
9-yard line. And he's trying to make the cut, but he's going to be wrapped up at around the 40-yard line.
Booker Green made the open field tackle. They've got 1:15 to go.
I'm guessing
60 yards.
I think they're probably going to throw since they've thrown it about 17 times in a row. It's kind of dark in here, too.
So the sun went down.
It's cold and dark. I think it's going to be Monday at 1:30.
Speaking of cold and dark, yes, Monday at 1:30.
What's going on?
Might not be cold.
You haven't heard about the total eclipse of the sun?
When? There's an eclipse? No. Yeah, it's
Somewhere in the
Look over this one now. I'm
As long as you got your glasses.
I'm totally in the dark. I don't know what you're talking about.
Casey County sends the man in motion. And now we got 3 receivers here on the near side. Here's Campbell. He's going to fire it to the left. It's going to be complete. And
Tyler Bush.
being
Talking about Tyler Bush, and it was about 5 on the play.
I think those are the ones we really have an opportunity.
It was playing zone, and we were sitting on that route, and if we can just jump it, that would obviously lead to an interception, perhaps.
just under a minute to play. Here's Campbell. Got a foul.
Got a false start on the big tight end over there. Just jumped and left a little early.
5-yard penalty. Still a 2nd and 4 to be 2nd and 9. That's a good idea.
Big cell phone. That's the light.
45 seconds. Clock running here in the 2nd. Campbell Coming to the near side. Ooh, that thing almost.
Yeah, that's those interceptions right there. Like I said, playing zone, which means you basically break on the ball. You get to see the ball. The benefit of playing zone is you see where it's coming from. That ball was a little high and deflected, and we almost made the interception off the deflection.
38 seconds left. Third down and 9.
Tucker in the backfield with quarterback Campbell for Casey County. Got a receiver on the near side. It's Middleton. Now Campbell looking, going to fire. Pass is going to be complete. And that's the tight end trying to get away from the tacklers. He caught it at the 45 and pushed back to about the 49. 11.
The ball was very well thrown. They did not get the benefit.
One timeout. Clock starts.
One. Yeah, they wasted one on the kickoff.
Trips to the right. Campbell, Tucker. Campbell. Now he's on pressure.
That's going to bring it down.
And back here at the 44-yard line, then another flag comes flying in late.
Well, there's a hold on Casey, and then there's going to be I believe, maybe a taunt. It could be on us, not for sure, on the tackle or.
It's the first real pressure we've gotten tonight, and that was Cameron Hurt got back in the face.
It's going to be one of these. They're going to mark both off. I bet you anything. They're going to mark this hold off.
They always do.
And now it's going to be unsportsmanlike, I believe, on us. And they're going to come back 15 yards. What's this? What's this? Dead ball.
Oh, they're going to get a
dead ball. 15 more on Casey. I apologize.
That was almost your least favorite thing.
Yes. So that's I'll call that a 25-yard penalty.
Well, 15 seconds and one timeout. I don't know. They're back to way up. Probably the worst field position they've had all night. It's not probably, it is.
Yeah, the only thing you can't do right here is let somebody get behind you. And I really think our defensive backs are too close. Yeah, our defensive backs need to get back a little bit more. Just cannot let somebody get behind you.
Campbell, quick pass over the middle, and it's going to be complete to the 40.
Jackson Boots, good open field tackle there.
Now Casey County will take the timeout with 9.2 to play.
Good morning. No, that's 220. Good morning. No, that's 2 extra. Good.
Sorry, everyone. Please excuse Aaron while he prepares to tell the latest BCHS news live on the air.
Hello, hello, hello. Hello? Hello, Barren.
Yes, you heard right. You can hear the latest news and announcements and up-to-date music live on the air 24/7 on 88.7 FM Trojan Radio or online at barrenschools.com.
Hello, Barren County. You can hear the latest going on here at BCHS on 88.7 FM every morning at 7:15 and every afternoon at 3 p.m.
Thanks, Aaron, but I think I had that one covered.
The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store is the #1 place to find any and all things BCHS, with a wide selection of clothes including hoodies, t-shirts, long-sleeve shirts, and polos, to everyday items including pens, pencils, notebooks, and stickers, to jewelry including earrings, necklaces, bracelets, and wristbands. So stop by the Trojan Thread Store any weekday from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. or during any home varsity basketball game. The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store, keeping Barren County in style.
Middleton with 4.4.
Playing zone level well, it's easier to keep them in front.
This will be the last play of the half, absent a penalty right here. 4th down, 3rd down, that doesn't matter. Just 4 seconds to go from the Barren 48. Absent a penalty, this should end the half.
Yeah. Campbell back at the gun. Looked like somebody may have moved. Goes out left or right, excuse me. Gonna air that line downfield, and the pass is knocked up in the air. Gonna be caught though, and I believe he's out of bounds, maybe around the 2-yard line.
That was well executed by Casey.
John runs there, looking on it. Let's Coach Johnson on it here at halftime. He's breaking up on us there.
The Barren County High School Band, a prestigious program to say the least, with over 7 major competition wins just last season in only the marching band. By the time you add in awards and recognitions for both the indoor drumline and concert band, plus the pep band, BCHS Band can say that they are bigger and better than ever before. Even better, in the words of Don McLean, the marching band refused to yield. So to recognize that hard work and dedication the BCHS band and all of its members put forward to keep their program great and keep getting better, that is why they have been chosen for the August Club Spotlight.
You're watching BCHS Live on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. BCHS Live is a student-led live online video production program started in 2015 by 4 BCHS freshmen. The BCHS Live program is here to showcase everything going on at BCHS, from athletics to special events and opportunities to ceremonies and celebrations. The BCHS Live program is here to show everyone in our community what BCHS is all about, and with 3 major online outputs of our broadcasts, we truly live up to our motto, everything BCHS, anywhere you want it.
The Burgundy Media Network, or BMN for short, is a network of Barren County High School's 3 major media outlets: 88.7 FM, Trojan Radio, BCHS Live, and the Trojan Times school newspaper. As a whole, we are determined to provide you with BCHS news, sports, and interest like never before. Check out our weekly newscast broadcasted every Friday from within Barren County High School, or check out our website at barrenschools.com/BMN. From all of us to you, we thank you for your support of all things BCHS.
Did you know that Barren County sports teams only receive $250 in yearly funding? So how is each team able to function and stay updated with modern equipment and uniforms? Through the help of the Barren County Athletic Booster Club. The BCHS Athletic Booster Club is the #1 way to help contribute to the student athletes that give Barren County athletics the upbeat reputation it holds. You can help contribute to the student athletes of BCHS today by contacting the boosters on Facebook at facebook.com/BCHS Booster. Let the student athletes of tomorrow shine by donating to the BCHS Athletic Booster Club today.
And we are back. It's halftime now here at Barren County versus Casey County. Here at Casey County High School, this is BCHS Live. We're live right now on YouTube and local access cable television on Glasgow EPB channel 19 and SCRTC channel 97. And Jared, we've had not the best start for the Trojans to start off our first half. Score currently, Casey County Rebels are 35, while Barren County is sitting at a score of 7. Heading into the third quarter, the one touchdown scored by the Barren County Trojans was by Jamarcus Marley. And off a great wide open pass there from Dalton Ford, he took off for over 40 yards, it looked like. Yep. And you've had several great big plays there for the Barren County Trojans, but haven't relatively had success getting inside the end zone. Have struggled a lot on the goal line offense, to say the least.
We had a fumble that Spillman, number 81, recovered. Fantastic. We're playing very hard. Yeah. We absolutely are. Both teams are playing very well. But for this game, unless a miracle happens, I'm not sure.
I hope for the best for the Trojans. Absolutely. I hope for a great comeback here in the second half. You've got a lot of potential out of these Trojans, and they just have struggled defensively, cannot keep Casey County out of the end zone and cannot get there themselves. They get close every time, but not succeeding on those goal line drives here in the first half. Hopefully they can turn around here in the second. That is right now our first segment here on the halftime show, Barren County, Casey County. We'll be right back. We'll talk about the field conditions, how everything's looking out here in Casey County, scores from all around the area, and more here on BCHS Live. Aaron Russell, Jared Tuggs. We'll be right back here in just a minute here on BCHS Live. Good morning. No, that's 220. Good morning. No, that's 2 extra. Good.
Sorry, everyone. Please excuse Aaron while he prepares to tell the latest BCHS news live on the air.
Hello, Barren.
Yes, you heard right. You can hear the latest news and announcements and up-to-date music live on the air 24/7 on 88.7 FM Trojan Radio or online at barrenschools.com.
Hello, Barren County. You can hear the latest going on here at BCHS on 88.7 FM every morning at 7:15 and every afternoon at 3 p.m.
Thanks, Aaron, but I think I had that one covered.
The
Trojan Thread School Spirit Store is the #1 place to find any and all things BCHS, with a wide selection of clothes including hoodies, t-shirts, long-sleeve shirts, and polos, to everyday items including pens, pencils, notebooks, and stickers, to jewelry including earrings, necklaces, bracelets, and wristbands. So stop by the Trojan Thread Store any weekday from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. or during any home varsity basketball game. The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store, keeping Barren County in style.
Heading into the second year from an approximate 12-year hiatus, the Trojan Times has an all-new look and an all-new approach to bringing you BCHS happenings. We are an entirely student-based publication working more than ever this year to inform you with BCHS happenings. I'm Brennan Crane, Editor-in-Chief, and I can say that we are thrilled to showcase BCHS in a whole new way. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at BC Trojan Times. You won't want to miss this. Go BC!
Welcome back, everyone.
Yeah, we are back once again for our second segment of the halftime show. Not Glasgow. I'll get to that later.
Yeah.
Barren County and Casey County coming on here in this 2017 kickoff to the football season 2017. Currently, the Rebels have a score of 35-7 over the Trojans right now, and you've had a lot of great success getting down the field, but no success executing at the goal line.
Yep.
And so we're trying to see what the Trojans can do in the second half to improve that. And currently, we'll check some scores around the area. Taylor County beats Metcalfe County 28-0 at Campbellsville University in the Pork Bank Bowl. Trigg County, Monroe County, Monroe at the Scotty Bowl over at Glasgow High School. Monroe County takes the win with that one, 37-19. Glasgow and Russellville have yet to kick off yet, as the second game of that Scotty Bowl has just ended. Then we have a 45-minute break in between there, so they have yet to kick off yet. So it's going to be a long night for those Scotties, but hopefully it comes out with a victory for them. And currently, as we said, we're sitting at a score of 35-7 here against the Casey County Rebels. And Jared, tell us about the conditions here at Casey County, what's going on here on the field, field conditions and weather-wise, and see what we can get ourselves into here in the second half.
Right. Well, at kickoff, it was beautiful. Clear skies, maybe cloudy too. Sun was right up. Beautiful, about 84 degrees. The field itself, it had rained just a little bit before, a little damp. But as of right now, obviously sun's gone down. It's about 4 degrees, 80 degrees now. It's perfect for playing football.
Is that it? All right,
yeah.
Cool. And I think that's all for our halftime report here on BCHS Live. We're going to send it back right after this break to the professionals, Jay Turner, John Butler, and Robert Bauer, all up here in the Casey County press box. We forgot one member of our production crew. Made sure, I was going to say it beforehand, we thanked everybody here on location, but we forgot to thank our remote partner that put us on EPB Channel 19 and SCRTC Channel 97. Nate Lawson back in the studio, helping everything back in Barren County. We hope to see you soon back home, Nate. It's a long drive back to Casey County. We'll be right back after this break here on BCHS Live or on YouTube and local access cable television.
Connecting with old friends and remembering the days of being back in high school can be an amazing experience, and that's what the Barren County Alumni Association is all about. With the annual recognition of the Barren County Hall of Honor program, monthly reminders, and a yearly magazine, the Barren County Alumni Association specializes in connecting past classmates while informing the past alumni of Barren County High of current events going on at BCHS. Go online to barrenschools.com to join today. The Barren County High School Band, a prestigious program to say the least, with over 7 major competition wins just last season in only the marching band. By the time you add in awards and recognitions for both the indoor drumline and concert band, plus the pep band, BCHS Band can say that they are bigger and better than ever before. Even better, in the words of Don McLean, the marching band refused to yield. So to recognize that hard work and dedication the BCHS band and all of its members put forward to keep their program great and keep getting better, that is why they have been chosen for the August Club Spotlight.
You're watching BCHS Live on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. BCHS Live is a student-led live online video production program started in 2015 by 4 BCHS freshmen. The BCHS Live program is here to showcase everything going on at BCHS, from athletics to special events and opportunities to ceremonies and celebrations. The BCHS Live program is here to show everyone in our community what BCHS is all about, and with 3 major online outputs of our broadcasts, we truly live up to our motto, everything BCHS, anywhere you want it.
The Burgundy Media Network, or BMN for short, is a network of Barren County High School's 3 major media outlets: 88.7 FM, Trojan Radio, BCHS Live, and the Trojan Times school newspaper. As a whole, we are determined to provide you with BCHS news, sports, and interest like never before. Check out our weekly newscast broadcasted every Friday from within Barren County High School, or check out our website at barrenschools.com/BMN. From all of us to you, we thank you for your support of all things BCHS. Did you know that Barren County sports teams only receive $250 in yearly funding? So how is each team able to function and stay updated with modern equipment and uniforms? Through the help of the Barren County Athletic Booster Club. The BCHS Athletic Booster Club is the #1 way to help contribute to the student athletes that give Barren County athletics the upbeat reputation it holds. You can help contribute to the student athletes of BCHS today by contacting the boosters on Facebook at facebook.com/BCHS Booster. Let the student athletes of tomorrow shine by donating to the BCHS Athletic Booster Club today. Good morning. No, that's 220. Good morning. No, that's 2 extra. Good.
Sorry everyone, please excuse Aaron while he prepares to tell the latest BCHS news live on the air.
Hello, hello, hello. Hello? Hello, Barren.
Yes, you heard right. You can hear the latest news and announcements and up-to-date music live on the air 24/7 on 88.7 FM Trojan Radio or online at barrenschools.com.
Hello, Barren County. You can hear the latest going on here at BCHS on 88.7 FM every morning at 7:15 and every afternoon at 3 p.m.
Thanks, Aaron, but I think I had that one covered.
The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store is the #1 place to find any and all things BCHS.
Shutouts for ours. This is a good start for the girls. The soccer guys went 1-1, defeated Hart County on Tuesday. I think that was 5-2, and then got beat last night in Marion County. I think it was 3-1, but it was actually short, and they only got to play half because of lightning. So, but it still counted as a loss. So that was not an easy trip to Marion County. So they started off 1-1. The volleyball team had a rough week, though. They started off 0-3. They lost at Russellville. We're talking about Road Warriors. They've had all their games on the road. Lost at Russellville in two straight matches. Lost at Allen in the district game Tuesday in 2 straight. And then I saw it last night against Glasgow, and I was at Glasgow, and we were very competitive the first game. First set, whatever they call it, 25-21, and then got whipped pretty good in the second one by Glasgow. So the girls started off 0-3. Cross country started off yesterday at a little home meet. It's kind of more of a practice run with several teams coming over, so they've gotten off to a start. And of course, the girls golf the golf has been going for a couple weeks now. And the girls golf we started off. We played in some good tournaments. I think we've been a little bit inconsistent, but overall, we have one of the better teams in the region, and we expect big things out of them. They were second and third in some pretty quality tournaments over Glasgow. We had a good tournament in South Warren and so forth. So they're on pace. By the end of the year, I think they should be very, very good. And the boys golf team has also started off. Now we don't have a lot of numbers in boys golf, but we have one of the better golfers in the region, in John Brewington. Won one golf tournament. Won a golf tournament down in Bowling Green. I think he shot 68, and he is consistently even par, a little bit or even under at times. He's done quite well. So that's kind of what's happened in like the first week of the season.
Lots of golf.
Lots of golf, that's correct. Golf is probably the shortest season, but one of the reasons why it's the shortest season oftentimes is the golfers have kind of, they have played, all during the spring and summer. Not necessarily for their high school team, but they played a lot of golf, most of the kids as well.
Yeah. Mike may mention the part of the Burgundy Media Network is here tonight, too. BCHS Live.
Those guys are good, boy. I tell you what, they do a quality job. Give them a lot of credit. They rolled in here, and there are 4 or 5 of them with the equipment, and they're outside doing this. It's not easy to do.
And I think they're taking our feed tonight. Aaron Russell and Jared Tunks, Quincy Ford, and Emily Pettigo.
Yeah, Emily
with the BCHS Live.
Emily goes from the net and soccer to she's on camera. She's not on I don't think she does the video camera, but she helps set the equipment up, and she takes pictures for the yearbook as well.
Of course, Aaron, Jared, and Quincy are in my broadcasting club this year, so that's fun to have all 3 of those guys.
Yeah. You generally have a good team if you have good players, and that's a pretty good collection of kids.
And they know their technology stuff, too.
I know. I've had 2 of them in class, and they know they can fix. I barely can get the computer on, and if something goes wrong, or they can help.
Well, we're still about 2 minutes away. I think we've taken off our halftime break, so I'm not mistaken. We're kind of sitting in the dark, so it's kind of hard to see the sheets as they're being marked off. But anyway, we'll remind you again next week we'll be on the road at Allen County, Scottsville for week number 2, the Road Warriors season. And we might go down to Lincoln Arnett and see if he has any comments that Coach Jackson Arnett told his team during halftime. Lincoln, can you get us a little report there?
Yeah, I know it was hard to hear. He just said, we're going to do a better job with the offensive line. They've been very one-dimensional with the pass game. Get the run game going. And also got an update on Corbin Murphy. He injured his hamstring earlier in the week, and he just sort of re-aggravated that earlier in the game, but he says he's good to go.
Okay, that's good. I thought he took a big shot, and I didn't know what that was. I'm glad. The hamstrings, or you can live with those.
Yep. All right, got another final score in. No, is this final? No, it's halftime. LaRue County 42, Marion County nothing.
That will be a final in about 30 minutes.
Won't take long to play that second half, that's for sure. And then again, we had some final scores in earlier tonight. Glasgow-Russellville just now getting started. And Monroe County beat Trigg County tonight 37-19 in the Scotty Bowl. Taylor County beat Metcalfe County 28-0 in the Fort Bank Bowl up at Campbellsville University. And I think that's all the finals I have. Of course, I guess it's still early, some of these games.
Just a couple of other area ones. E-Town's up 21-16, about 30 seconds to go in the first half over Franklin Simpson.
Okay.
And Logan County is up 20-0 over Butler County.
Logan snapped that losing streak last year.
46 games or something like 42 or something like that.
They're lucky too this year. This is about the coolest opening game that I can remember. We're normally fighting with heat and lightning and days, and it was not that bad. It's normally an issue. It was not even an issue.
And honestly, it's been that way really for the whole preseason. They've had a lot of luck with the weather.
Really
probably not.
It got real hot for about a week in end of July.
And this week's probably been some of the hottest it's been.
It's not been unbearable though. It's not.
But we're ready for the Farmers RECC Jackie Browning second half kickoff. Third quarter action sponsored by AF Pro at Sun Funeral Home. Reminding everyone, please don't text and drive. Spencer Steenbergen right on the ground and is scooped up and bringing it upfield. And that's is that Tucker? And he's going to take it all the way up to about the 45-yard line.
John Strove made a tackle about the 45.
Boy, Tucker has, like I said, done everything as a running back. 3 touchdowns on the ground, 2 receiving, and just returned the kick about 40 yards to the 45. So it'll be 1st and 10.
Talk about Tucker, 6'1", 220, and a junior.
Yeah, he looks it too. He looks strong.
trips to the right. One receiver to the left side, which is Pendleton. Tucker to the left. Quarterback Austin Campbell takes a snap. He looks, takes a handoff, going to fire it across the middle, and it is going to be complete down to the 40-yard line.
Wow, that's good throw. We almost, Jackson Coots almost came up and made the deflection, but like I said, that's a heck of a target with the 6'7" tight end, Dustin Richards.
Makes life a lot easier for a sophomore quarterback who's trying to get some experience. 1st and 10, Casey County at the Trojan 40. Tucker in the backfield with Campbell. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the near side. And he's looking, going to fire it left side at Tucker. Tucker out of bounds, I think. Yeah, right in front of the Casey County sideline.
Tackled by Bush. Gain of about 3 or 4.
Yeah. Mark at 3, 2nd and 7. Early in the 3rd quarter. Taking their time here. And they'll get set with Tucker in the backfield with Campbell. Of course, there's no play clock. And it fakes the handoff. He's looking, still looking. Plenty of time. Throws it across the middle. It's incomplete.
Yeah, he had absolutely no pressure at that time. He had 6-7 seconds, and still we didn't have anybody get close to the quarterback. Good coverage that time by the secondary, though. When you have that much time to throw and nobody's open, you have to give the secondary a lot of credit.
3rd down and 7 for the Rebels. Ball at the Trojan 37, 11:19 to play in the 3rd. Tucker set back in there with Austin Campbell. And Tucker's going to run it this time. He'll get to the right and tackled at the 35-yard line.
That's the best that we've defended all night on that play. That was 14 on the play for the Trojans. And that would be Booker Green. Held him that time to 3.
Brings up 4th and about 4. And they're going to go for it. Tucker in the backfield. Campbell in the gun. Takes the snap. Steps back. Looks to the right side. The pass is it complete?
It is.
Yeah. You got the 1st down.
Needed 3, picked up 6.
At the, 28-yard line.
That's their 16th 1st down.
So now Campbell out of the gun with Tucker moving over to the right at receiver. And going to drop back. He's going to look. Oh, got it out of his hands. He slipped out of his hands, and God, did not have a fumble there.
They got it right back.
Yeah, well, that ball was right there for him. It just slipped out of before he threw it, the ball just dropped out of the quarterback's hand, and it went forward about 3 yards. And
one of their offensive linemen, 59, got it.
And again, that's a couple of opportunities that we've had that just did not come up with it.
Yeah. They're going to set up a 2nd down at 11 at the Trojan 27, and 2 receivers each way. Tucker is to the right of Campbell this time. He'll take the snap, and he'll throw it over the right side, and the ball gets dropped. Who was that over there? Booker Green?
Booker Green again, yeah. Quick hitter that time, and Booker did a good job coming in and dislodging the ball. It'll be an incomplete pass.
That brings up 3rd down and 11 for Casey County. Set up 2 receivers to the near side. Campbell, Tucker to his right, takes a snap, steps back, and now Luke's going to load it into the end zone. Touchdown.
27 yards. That is the post pattern that time. Perfect throw.
Is that Pendleton?
Throw. 27 yards and a touchdown. Perfect throw and execution that time.
So Britt Pendleton gets his first touchdown.
That makes it 41-7. Will the extra point make it a running clock? Is it 35 or 36?
It's 36.
36, okay.
And Wilkerson for the extra point. It's up, and it's good. Looks like it's going to be to the left, but went through the uprights. 42-7 now in favor of the Rebels of Casey County. 9:29 to play here in the third period.
Never been to, this is a unusual kind of setup right here where the fans are lined up at literally within a yard of the bench of Casey County. I mean, the kids will come out and they'll shake hands with the people that are standing on the fence, you know. You don't see that very often.
There's no room on the end zones either.
None at all.
We actually have the best seats. It's almost like we have club seating right here on the 50-yard line. And then the bleachers are to the side, to the left and right of us. But they can't move the field back anymore. They're going to be on top of the pitcher's mound in the baseball field.
And back for the Trojans is Coots and Miley. Here's the kick by Wilkerson. It's coming to the left side. Coots lets it go. And so the Trojans will have it out at the 20-yard line with 9:29 to play here in the third, trailing 42-7.
Just listening, positive in the first half is we threw the ball pretty well and we caught it really well. That's been the most productive that we've had is actually through the air. And as Robert said, I think we've had 6 people, maybe 5 people have caught it, so we've really spread it out as well.
Here's Dalton Ford and the handoff.
Man, that's the first positive run of the night, really. That's Dalton Bush.
Tyler Bush
at 5. Yeah, Tyler Bush again at 4 on the play. I said Dalton, that's his older brother.
So a gain of 5, like you say, second down and 5.
Yeah, we've the largest gain of the night, I believe. Before that was 1, wasn't it, Robert?
Yeah, we've only had 2 positive rushes all night.
And Ford's going to keep it this time. Going to try to cut the corner on the outside. Runs it out of bounds.
Yeah, that's where he
might have picked up a couple of yards there. We'll see.
He faked it to Bush and then tried to get around the left side and picked up maybe 1 on the play.
Yeah.
Probably more closer to no gain. 3rd and 5, 4.5.
Ball on the 26.
That's what you probably want to do offensively, your first and second down, and then if you have to in a third down situation, we're in a spot where we could run it or pass it in the air now with 3rd and 4.
Ford out of the gun. 2 receivers near side, 2 to the far side. Ford looks, pass to Miley. It's complete. Miley trying to get some yardage. He's going to be tripped up, though, at the 35.
The freshman right there, and that's a good throw by Dalton. Pickup of, what was that, Robert 10?
No, it's about 6.
About 6, but a first down nonetheless.
Ford sets up. Bush in the backfield takes his hand off, and Bush got back up the middle, and he'll take it across the 40 and stopped at the 41-yard line.
Good blocking by the offensive line so far on this series, giving us some holes to run. Gain of 6 there. Moving it now on the first part of the downs on the ground and then picking up through the air. I think that's more the way we schemed it, want to do it.
Yes, we'll take 2nd and 4 any day.
Ball at 41. Here's Ford. Going to keep it. And he's going to be down at the 42. See if he gets a yard out of it.
I'm going to say no. So it'll be 3rd and 4.
Kind of scooted the ball back a little bit there.
Yeah, okay. Now we got a yard. 3rd and 3.
Ball at the 42.
3rd and 3, 3rd and 4. We'll take, right?
Yes.
Thank you, sir. It was stuck to my elbow there. Forward, out of the gun, takes a snap, drops back, he's looking, gonna air it out, and looking for Miley. Got it, and he's caught it. Nice catch by Jamarcus. Down.
Nice catch and great throw that time, too. That's another one of those post patterns, gain of close to 40. Perfectly thrown, and I tell you what a weapon is this freshman kid, Miley, for the Trojans.
He did 37.
37, and that was a strike.
He just beat him right down the middle of the field. Browns is throwing it up, and he's going to run underneath.
He's running by people. That's exactly right. A weapon that we desperately need is speed.
Yep. Puts it down at the Rebel 18-yard line. Forward with Tyler Bush to his right. Takes a snap, hand off to Bush. Bush trying to cut to the left.
Again, excellent first down play.
He'll pick up some yardage there.
Whatever we talked about at halftime, offensively, blocking-wise, we've improved.
We have not changed our personnel. We have the same 4 guys, 5 guys out there, so much better effort here. And if we're going to finish this, obviously we're on the 15 to go. But if you run drives like this throughout the rest of the year, and even at the start of this game, you got a chance to win football games this year.
Time-consuming, running and throwing. That's exactly right. That's the recipe.
Goldsmith, receiver to the near side, forward to the handoff. Good in there with Sturgeon, and he picks up a few yards there. I don't think it's enough for a first down, though.
Close. Gain of 4 on the play. In the first half, our backs basically had no chance to run. I mean, there was too much penetration before you. I think the other little maybe adjustment is we're running a little bit more quick hitters even out of the running game. It's not the read option, or it's a little bit slower developing.
3rd down and 2. Bush to the right of Ford, and he'll keep. Bush actually got the handoff, and he's still trying to run with it.
Push forward.
Second effort got him
close, but I still think it's 4th down.
Now that time there was penetration. He actually lost a yard. That time there was too much penetration. Tyler Bush did a good job of just keeping that where it's still 4th and 2. This quarter is going a little quicker.
Oh, yeah.
5 minutes left in the 3rd.
Ball's at the 11. And going to bring Miley over here to the near side, along with Sturgeon. Bush in the backfield with Ford. Takes a snap, steps back, goes, and the pass is going to be complete to Miley. Is it enough for the first down, though?
Well, it's close.
Just past it if it is.
Can't tell from this angle.
Need to get about 2.5.
Yeah, he's gotten up a little slow that time, Miley. Took a big hit that time.
Got it.
First down for the Trojans.
Got the first down, and he needs to come out right now. He's Caleb Spillman in the game right now.
Miley's going to check out.
Yeah, good idea. He took a pretty big pop.
That's our 12th first down, and they've all been through penalties or through the air. We have 0 rushing first downs.
2 wideouts to the left. Spillman on the near side. Ford's going to keep it. And
nothing there.
Taken down, what? Well,
lost one, I think.
Lost at least a half yard.
Dalton Ford came out of that limping a little bit as well. I don't think we got a lot of backups at that position right now.
He's somebody we need to keep healthy.
Yeah, he's got a considerable limp right now going back to lineup.
2nd and goal at the 9. Ford. And he'll hand it off to Bush. Gets stuck down at the,
About to 7. Be 3rd and goal from about to 7, it looks like.
Got one. There was a hole, and it closed really quick. We've got a couple limping out there. We got an offensive lineman limping, and we've got a quarterback limping.
And Miley just went out, shaking up as well.
Wouldn't be the worst time to call a timeout and just... we want to punch it in for sure here.
3rd and goal at the 9. Goldsmith, Sturgeon to the left. Spillman is to the right. Bush to the right of Ford. Throw the pass into the end zone. It's going to be broken up.
Yeah, that was the slant, and ball was that time knocked down a little bit behind anyway. It looked like it's trying to give that to Sturgeon there, and that would bring up 4th and goal from the
8-yard line.
Corbin Murphy back in.
Good target, 6'3". Has been very sure-handed down here as well.
And then we got trips to the left side. Spillman's to the right. Bush is to the left of Ford. Takes the snap, drops back. He's going to look to the right. Thrown.
Trying to get it to Spillman. Yeah, trying to get to Kansas. That's correct. Well, that's disappointing. It was a good drive, and that was the big play was pass to the freshman, 37 yards. Miley, but again, stalled once we got it inside the 10. It's the 2nd time tonight that we've failed to score inside the 10.
But even though that didn't get us points, that's where you got to go in the film room tomorrow morning or Monday afternoon and say, look, if we do these things, this is how we
that was a
go to winning football.
Yeah, good little mixture of run pass for that. A much better job of blocking overall by the line. You're right.
Let's see if we can get a report from Lincoln Arnett about Jamarcus Miley. Got anything on it, Lincoln?
He took a blow to the head, and they're trying to contain him right now. So he's saying going bad, so.
Okay. Break it up a little bit there. His pass is complete for Casey County. That was Summers.
Gain of 6 on the play. Another pass that puts them at over 30 throws. And also over 300 yards.
It'll be 2nd down and 2.5 or 3. Okay, ball at the 13-yard line. So we got a new quarterback for Casey County. Pass is complete.
That's another first down.
With the reception.
Yeah, we do have a good call on that one. I didn't pick that up. Who is that? Number 2?
Number 2, the quarterback is, that's Brett Pendleton. Pendleton was a wide receiver.
Well, he's making some good passes right now.
1st and 10 for the Rebels. Pendleton hands off. And up the middle.
Summers the first time.
Yeah, gain of 6 on the play, it looks like.
This will be 2nd down and 3 for the Rebels. Has come down to 2 minutes to play here in the 3rd. Ball at the 32-yard line. Pendleton taking the snap. He's going to look, goes right side with it. Pass is going to be complete.
Tell you what, he throws a good ball for a backup quarterback.
Yes.
That was a real solid ball. Pickup of 13 and another first down. Boy, they are racking up the yardage, I can tell you that. Give them 20 first downs.
Ball at the 45, a minute 40 to go in the 3rd quarter. Pendleton is a quarterback. Takes a snap, drops back. He's going to look, fires a pass, and it's going to be complete once again. Running across the field, and another first down for Casey County. That is number 2 or 3?
I don't know. It's tackled by number 1, Jericho Pope, but another first down.
Good for Casey County, first down.
I think it was Brown. I think it was 8.
Number 8, Reese Brown, 5'11" sophomore. Pendleton. And hands it off quickly. It's to Summers, and Summers taken down at the 41-yard line.
44 for the Trojans on the tackle. I can't read in the dark. Can you read that?
Yeah, 44 is Leadham. Travis Leadham.
Travis Leadham, yeah.
He's a senior.
1 minute to play. You're in the third. With Pendleton, the quarterback. Summers, running back. 2 receivers on the near side. 1 split out to the right. I actually got 2. Here's Pendleton. Going to fire right. Pass.
Yep.
Broken up.
Stops the clock at 38.7.
Well thrown, though. Just basically dropped. Be third and 9. 38 seconds left in the third.
I feel like we're in Mammoth Cave. It's dark. It's cold.
It's quiet in there, too. It's kind of soundproof.
Pendleton. Looking in chase down there. And now we'll put some running room in there, and he's going to be taken down by 54 for the Trojans.
Whoa.
Wyatt Pettigo on the tackle.
6-foot junior.
Yeah, we almost had him down for about a 10-yard loss, and he broke through and ended up picking up 6 yards on the carry.
And we're down to 10 seconds left in the quarter.
I think that will be the last play of the quarter. They may snap it before.
They do. Pendleton, he's going to keep it.
Got it.
Pushing some running room down through there. He may be gone.
He is gone.
And he'll run it in right down the middle of the field. Touchdown by Pendleton.
36.
TD, 2 back-to-back. Got to make it 48-7.
That's his. You're saying that's his second. Did he score?
He scored the one before that.
I missed that one for some reason.
He scored on a pass play from Campbell.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, I've got the pass play.
So that is at the end of the third quarter, and then the extra point try here coming up from Wilkerson. They're going to go for 2 here. And it's in. 2-point conversion. Who scored that? I couldn't tell.
That was Summers again. Summers. Little picks left. That'll get the running clock going. 50-7.
I can't see
End of the third, and it's 50-7. Casey County will be back with the fourth and final quarter after the break, following the Trojans at 103.
A wide selection of clothes including hoodies, t-shirts, long sleeve shirts, and polos, to everyday items including pens, pencils, notebooks, and stickers, to jewelry including earrings, necklaces, bracelets, and wristbands. So stop by the Trojan Thread store any weekday from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. or during any home varsity basketball game. The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store, keeping Barren County in style.
Please review the DVD quality from our people 30 days. Please refer always to the latest terms and conditions.
Heading into the second year from an approximate 12-year hiatus, the Trojan Times has an all-new look and an all-new approach to bringing you BCHS happenings. We are an entirely student-based publication working more than ever this year to inform you with BCHS happenings. I'm Brennan Crane, Editor-in-Chief, and I can say that we are thrilled to showcase BCHS in a whole new way. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at BC Trojan Times. You won't want to miss this. Go BC!
Say it's a little better second half than what the Trojans played in the first half. Down 35-7 at halftime.
Down 28-0 in the first quarter, right?
Yeah, balance is better.
It was 21-0.
Yeah, balance is much better. hard time, obviously, 57 stopping them there for 500 yards offense.
Of course, this fourth quarter will go by pretty quick with a running clock now. Here's Dalton Ford. Going to fire it long, and it's going to be a little too long for Keelan Sturgeon. Second and 10 for the Trojans now. 10:53 and the clock running here in the fourth. Third down, 10 yards to go. Barren ball at the 25. Looking, can air it out, downfield, too long.
I tell you what, the fourth player has good arm, but yeah, he throws a really good deep ball. Fortunately, he's not that around on that one, but he does throw a good ball.
A chance to take a look at the Coca-Cola scoreboard quickly. Glasgow 6, Russellville nothing. In the first period.
Well, good for O'Malley out there. He's been able to air it out again, but he's had a little breakaway speed. Dropped a few more guys back, and it's a little harder to do right now. That's part of the reason the running worked so well, too. The last drive, they dropped a few more guys in the coverage.
I agree.
4th and 10. Here's Ford. He's looking. He's going to throw long once again, and just too much on that one for Matt Goldsmith.
It's the same play the last 3 times. 3 kind of goal patterns. And it did not reach our targets.
So 8:45, the clock running here in the fourth. Going to get a timeout here?
Yes. Timeout. Yeah.
I think they're going to just regroup and get some different personnel on offense.
I agree.
And this is a Big O tire timeout. Right now you can buy 2 select tires, get 2 free for the team you trust. Big O.
That sounds like a good bargain.
If you need tires, of course, if you're like John, you just bought a new car, so you don't need any new tires right now, do you? But you will.
Bought 4 tires.
The car was free with the 4 tires.
Yes. It's a heck of a deal. Buy 4 tires and then car.
Don't forget next week, come down to Allen County, Scottsville. Trojans beat week number 2 against Patriots at 7 o'clock.
I think they're going to be pretty good this year, too.
They've got a lot of people back.
They got a quarterback back.
Yeah. You got a new quarterback for Casey?
Nope. Number 8, Jay, is that a new one?
Yes, it was. He was a
Reese Brown's number 8.
he was a wide receiver last series.
Okay. That's their third quarterback. Loss of 1 on the play.
Second down at 12
8
for
minutes
Casey
left.
County.
8 minutes left in the game. The running clock. It will probably be roughly 10 minutes left, right? I'm guessing there'll be a timeout somewhere.
Could be.
Could be a score.
Yeah. Here's the snap. Handoff.
It's 26.
26. Then it's
Tackle that time by number
Javik Coleman.
Number 3. It's Terry and
Number 3.
66 on the tackle.
66 is Jordan Riddle.
All right.
3 is Andy Emmett.
Indian. I should have known that. It's basically
Blake Terry. Blake Terry's number 2.
That's close.
2 and 3. Yeah. Just one number apart. Brown takes a snap. Ops the option. Flips it over there. And here on the near side, Coleman once again.
First time we've seen that, we were running against that pregame. 74, Cameron Burton tackle.
7 minutes to go.
When we come back over here, we'll pack a headlight and a tarp. Put that on the list.
Yeah, that's a good point.
That's
I don't mind coming back. That's right. I don't need it like that.
Reese, hand off to Coleman. Excuse me.
Tackle again. It's 44 that made the first hit for the Trojans.
That's beat him again, and 66 cleaned him up.
66, Jordan Riddle.
Get the ball back there.
Yep, so the Trojans take over with 6:22 to play.
Still trying to figure out what college team this Casey County looks like.
You didn't do your research at halftime.
Houston Oilers is all I could come
Yeah,
up
that's, yeah.
with. Who else wears powder blue? North Carolina's powder blue, but they don't have red.
No, don't have red. So if anybody knows that, text us or text John. Or...
I will say Ole Miss has a road uniform that looks like this.
Here's Dalton Ford. Pass is going to be complete over the right side to Matt Goldsmith. And I believe he got the first down.
I believe so.
A little extra. Stepped over a couple of yards there, down to about the 42-yard line.
Gain of 12 on the play.
Or 38, I guess it is. Let's see where they spot it. They'll put it right on the 40.
Still, all of our first downs through the air.
Ford fires a pass. I think it was intended for Sturgeon or Spillman.
I think it's Sturgeon. He just had to kind of get rid of it under pressure that time before we really had an opportunity to get into our break.
5 minutes to play. Trojans now 2nd and 10 at their own 40. And here is Dalton Ford. Hand off to Tyler Bush. He's got a little running room trying to break out to the outside. He's got it. He's going down the far sideline, and he's going to be tackled right around the 32, I believe it is.
Give him 33.
31. Okay.
Good job by Tyler Bush. He's had a hard time getting much going tonight.
Nice run by Bush.
That's the first little opening that he had.
For Citizens' first down.
I think that's a good call on the Ole Miss. That's about all there is. Unless you cross over to baseball and go old school with like the Expos or something, but there's not very many teams that have that color combination.
Here's Ford once again. He'll hand it off to Sturgeon. Sturgeon breaking out to the outside, and he'll take it down to about the, let's see, 15.
His best run of the night. Second first down in a row. Let's go punch one in here.
Forward. He'll take the snap, hands off to Bush. Try to get down to the middle. Take that about the, let's see,
11. 6 from the 11. 3 minutes left.
It'll send Spillman and Sturgeon to the left side. And there's handoff to Bush, and he'll pick up some yardage, but not enough to get in the end zone. He's inside the 10, down about the 9. So
2, maybe 3.
3rd and 4 now for Barren.
13 carries, 51 yards, although 33 of it came just a couple carries ago for Tyler.
Sturgeon, Spillman out to the left. Goldsmith to the right. And Andy Emmett as well. Here is passes going into the end zone. Went through the hands.
Yeah, it was catchable that time. It was the slant pattern by Andy Emmett, and he made tougher catches in the first half, actually. Ball was a little high, but it was catchable. Would have been a touchdown.
Minute 52 to play. 4th down and 3 from the 9. Got Emmett and Goldsmith to the left this time, and Ford throws it to the left. Is in the end zone, and ball got away.
Yeah, that was again to Andy Emmett. That would have been a very difficult catch, and he almost made it. That would have been a spectacular catch. It was low and behind him.
He had it in his hands. His momentum was going completely the other way. Got his hands on it, but just couldn't pile it in. It's at least the third time, maybe the fourth time he's been definitely inside the 20, maybe inside
Twice
the 10.
inside the 10. That time it got to 11 and just could not convert. Should be 2 more plays left, and that will do it. Barren travels to Scottsville, and the Rebels of Casey plays
the Eagles. Eagles of Campbellsville. And we'll keep it on the ground.
Yeah,
I believe we may have a flag.
I thought that was a bird.
A yellow bird?
Is there a flag?
No, that's
okay. Well, I thought he threw a flag.
It's actually one of our kids' shoes is yellow. I think that's probably what you were.
Okay, well, that's what I saw then.
It's been a pretty it has been penalty-free half for us, but not very many flags thrown second half.
That will do it.
Yeah.
No more plays.
They don't even have to snap it. Well, the final is going to be 50-7 in favor of Casey County tonight. Lincoln Arnett, a much better second half performance by the Trojans despite the loss.
Was able to run the ball. Lincoln build off of.
And hopefully they'll do that between now and next Friday night when they take on Allen County Scottsville. We'll come back to the post-game report in a moment. You're following the Trojans at 103.7 Nash Icon.
This has been a BCHS live production of Barren County High School football. All rights to this broadcast are reserved to the BCHS live program and the Burgundy Media Network. To rewatch this broadcast, log on to youtube.com/BCHS Live to rewatch this and every broadcast from BCHS Live. Keep up with what's going on at Barren County High School, and to check in on the other media programs here at BCHS, go to barrenschools.com/BMN and find out more. But that's all we've got for now. This is BCHS Live, signing off.